How's it going, guys? It is Fake Thriller, and the very first thing I want to let you guys know is that there are only 29 days until Battlefield 4, and this is actually the day before the beta is about to go live for early access members, which is pretty much everyone and their mom. If you pre-ordered Medal of Honor, if you have BF4 Premium, you'll pretty much be playing the beta tomorrow. Within a few hours, probably within 12 hours after this video goes live. So, woohoo, I can't wait. But that's besides the point. Today, what I want to talk about is patches and the patching process for Battlefield 4. And the first thing I want to do is sort of reflect on the patching process for Battlefield 3. Now, anyone who played Battlefield 3 will probably be familiar with this, but I just want to give a quick summary to those of you who are new to the series or didn't pay that close of attention during Battlefield 3. What happened was the game would come out. The game came out, obviously, day one patch to fix X amount of issues that were there before release. So that's done. And then what would happen is these long periods of weeks and months before the game would be patched again. And normally it would line up with the release of an expansion pack. Now, this created a couple problems. There's a few cases where they patched in between this, but for the most part, the pattern that I just described would happen and then repeat itself. And the main problem with this is that you end up with things like the USAS frag rounds and the M26 mask glitch, where these guns end up in the game and it gets everybody so up in arms because they're OP or they're broken in some way. And if it takes this long to patch it, then you get people pretty agitated, and people start attacking DICE or EA or whoever. If you guys don't remember, back in the midst of Battlefield 3, there was the M26 dart glitch, which basically made your shotgun, which normally fires shotgun pellets, it actually made each of those pellets do assault rifle damage, if I remember correctly. And this was a problem for a few weeks, or maybe a month or something like that, but it was long enough for the YouTube community to rally and petition and demand DICE to address the issue. They actually threatened a blackout of the game. And that's something that nobody wants to do, and it's not something, I don't even think it's that effective, but the point is the lack of being able to patch these things quickly led to some unwanted circumstances. Now, the reason I believe these patches happened the way they did with Battlefield 3 is, and I'm not trying to start any trouble here, but I believe it is because of the consoles. I think Microsoft and Sony are very strict with patches that can be pushed to a game. Major patches, and it's either they're strict or it costs a lot of money. I've sort of heard both things, but the way it would happen with Battlefield 3 is they would end up releasing these patch notes of just insane length, like 2.5 pages of things they've tweaked here and there and here and there. And while it was great, it was almost frustrating because you'd see your one issue addressed, but then there would be so many problems with the apparent other problems with the game that they had to address at the same time, and how great it would have been for them to chip away at those 2 to 3 to 4 every day or week, and keep the game up to date and as crisp as possible. Now, I think they're going to be able to do that with Battlefield 4 on PC and on the next-gen systems. I've heard that both the Xbox One and the PS4 allowed developer updates much smoother. They can hotfix more things, and they can push patches out way, way easier. And that's great for Battlefield for a number of reasons. First and foremost, I would have to say it's because of the reasons I mentioned before about weapon imbalance. They can tune weapons and modify maps much quicker. You guys remember they ended up patching Donovan Peak Rush. They added a couple more MCOMs at the end. They'd probably be able to do those things a little bit faster and get them out and get the maps and the games playing the way we want with these quick-fire updates. Second, and it's more of a wild card, but balance is more important than ever for Battlefield 4 because of the possibility of esports. And we're going to see Battlefield in the esports scene, Battlefield 4, when it comes out. And they're going to need to be able to keep up with this game and patch it and make things balanced if they want this to be a competitive game. So I'm hoping that what I think is correct, and we're going to see maybe weekly patches, or at the very least the Battlefield blog will keep us up to date on DICE's thoughts of the overall community opinion based on things, because we all in the Battlefield community love to cry OP, and DICE can come in and calm us down and tweak the weapons that we think are broken. So anyway, guys, this is something that's it's not just Battlefield 4. It's something that's going to be great for the future of everything. But I think for Battlefield 4, and especially the way Battlefield 3 was patched, we won't have to wait months in between major patches. And I think that's one of the best things that's going to make the Battlefield 4 experience overall better. So anyway, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this. And a quick reminder, there are only 29 days until Battlefield 4. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have fun in the beta.
For those that are fans of the Battlefield Friends show, as well as other shows by Hank and Jed and Johnny Ethko, you should head on over to their store and check out all of the awesome merchandise they have to offer. Hell, you can even have the Noobin gang sing Happy Birthday to a Friend. It's all in the store, so head on over to take a look, or someone's going to throw ammo at your face.